Hey everybody, Robbie here, RV Sales of Oregon, showing you a 2005 Holiday Rambler Ambassador. These coaches are awesome. It's one that we've sold a lot of and will continue to. They're just built solid, they're built to last, and they don't try and overdo themselves with a bunch of stupid features and fancy stuff that can break and things like that. They're just built solid, and they're super nice. They're not overdone. They're right there. They're right there where they're kind of, I don't want to say middle of the road because that sounds like a bad thing, but they're right where you want to be as far as quality, and then bougie? Not bougie, but they are quality. So anyway, I'll just show you more of it. It's a 38-footer. It's a Holiday Rambler Ambassador, again, 2005. 400 horsepower Cummins turbo diesel in the back. Allison 2000 transmission, 6-speed. I'm going to open up some doors for you here. Battery bay, chassis batteries on the right, house batteries on the left. Those are actually pretty new batteries, but we always check them for you anyway, just to make sure. So if they weren't, you'd get some new ones. But this is a 3-slide coach, 2 on the driver's side, 1 here on the passenger side. Oh no, I'm all locked up, so we're going to leave that as a surprise for you. Right above you, get a nice big power awning here off of the slide, so that goes out with you on top of the slide, so you get an extra big awning off here. And then walking in, you have this nice door awning, which ends up being everybody's best friend because it keeps your feet dry, keeps your shoes dry, and doesn't track in quite as much mud. Now, it's pretty standard. It has the backup camera. This is not so standard. This is the side-mounted cameras. You flip your blinker on, in this case to the right, and it'll show you down the side of the coach. Of course, there's another one on the driver's side. 7,500 watt, own-in, quiet diesel. I might be wrong. It might be an 8,000, but it's right there, give or take. 7,500, 8,000 watt quiet diesel in there. And then just wanted to show you down the side of the coach so you can see that it's all clean as the other side. On all these slides, you have slide toppers, going to keep debris out of there. Also, just keep that extra little bit of moisture off. Going to keep those seals better for longer. And then you have your bedroom slide there in the back. And as I said, you have the window awnings there, so you can keep those window awnings open when it's raining out. Still get some fresh air in there. It doesn't get too stuffy. All right, let's head on into this bad boy. I am biased, and I'll admit it. I love this era of coaches. They were just made better. That kind of pre-2008 era of diesel pushers. So again, those opposing slides do wonders for you. They slide out, give you this nice big living space. One thing I notice, and I don't know if you notice it in videos, probably not, but acoustics when you walk into these things. You walk into some of these newer ones, or I'll just say lesser motorhomes where they're not built with the same quality, and it feels like the walls are hollow. It feels like it kind of echoes in there, like people outside could hear you, and you can hear the world outside. These Holiday Ramblers and the similar Monacos and country coaches like that, you walk into these things and they're just quiet, and it makes it feel more homey, at least to me. It gives you, it's also more insulation, and it's just gonna last longer. It's just kind of telling. I like to point it out because it shows you how solid built they are. But like this thing all the way around, solid woods almost entirely throughout. Couple of couch beds here, so you can sleep, 2 parties of 2 out here pretty easily. The dinette here makes into a bed, but I mean, even just you don't see solid work like that any longer. And this is kind of that era where they were still doing it, so it's a reason why these are so popular. Looking up towards the cab here, you get nice big flat screen TV. Obviously, you can put whatever you want there, but that does the job. Easy kind of cockpit here. This does have a 2-stage Jake brake on it. It's set up right. I mean, they did these things right. They built them on good chassis, air suspension systems, air brakes, big foghorn. That's kind of just fun. It's got the brake system already set up. Save you a couple $1,000 when if you are going to be towing a vehicle back here. Great units for towing vehicles. I think this has a 6 or an 8,000 pound tow rating. I'll have to check for you, or just reach out and ask me. But yeah, right there. But really, these things are just great for towing. You forget you're towing a car or a boat, you forget it's back there. Hopefully it stays back there, and then you don't have to even remember at all. But solid surface counters in here. Again, just a lot of solid work, built really well. This is a microwave convection oven, and then you get the nice big Now this is probably my preferred setup for sinks, is porcelain, easier to keep clean, and then the way that it's split. I don't know what they call them, if it's like a 20/80 or something like that, but the small little one here, that's the way I like it to keep your sponges, the silverware, things like that in the small one, because when they're split down the middle, you don't really get any benefit out of it. You have two small sinks and you only need one sink at a time. So anyway, my preferred way of doing it, I think that's the best way. Nice 3-burner stove there. Four-door fridge here. It's a 2-way fridge, so propane and electric. Looks to be about 7 cubic feet. It's a good sized fridge. Ice maker there. And just more freezer space there. Now this unit does have 2 AC units with 2 heat pumps on it as well, all ducted throughout. So that's what these are for. This is going to either blow cold air from your AC unit, or if you have your heat pump on, it's going to come out of there. You do also have a propane furnace on here, so when that's lit up, that's going to be coming out of these vents down below. But the nice thing is you have options. If you're kind of dry camping, you want to use that propane furnace, go for it. If you want to, if you're going to be in a park or something like that, and you don't need to waste propane, you can use their electricity. Great. Another option you have there. A nice little feature here. You have the day-night shades over your skylight, right above the kitchen. Great place to have some natural light. Kind of flip-up counter there. It makes for a little more space, and you get a nice little pantry or spice cabinet there, whatever you choose to use it for. This is my also preferred way of bathrooms, is to have the pocket doors on either side here. So then when you're using the bathroom space, showering in the morning, whatever you're doing, using the commode, you get a nice big open space, and it feels like a regular kind of residential bathroom. A good sized commode, porcelain potty in there, plenty of room for your knees. And then I gotta do it, I gotta show you the size of the shower. So again, I'm about 6'3" with these boots on. I fit in here fine, arms up, get to those armpits, move my elbows out, move about. You got the wand here for that, so even for someone that's a little bit taller, actually gonna get my head. I've seen a lot of them just point at your chest when you're about my height. Good vanity there, again, just I always say it, but solid materials it's made out of. Here's the controls for your unit. Pretty standard stuff, nice and easy. Your slide outs, water heater, water pump, things like that. Test systems for your tanks. And then you do have heated basements in here as well. Heated basements, heated tanks, that's what that switch is for. So if you are in a cold environment and you're not constantly using the water, you're worried about it freezing, turn that on and that's going to keep you safe. This is just your power interface showing you where the power is going, and then this is actually controlling your inverter. The inverter is a 2,000 watt inverter. What that's going to do for you is when you're going down the road and your alternator's charging your batteries, that's going to invert it over to 110 power, so you have power to your outlets, to your TVs, microwaves, what have you. So that's what that is there. Nice big walk around bed here. It is a queen size bed, I believe. Full size, or full, how do I phrase this? It's not a full bed. It's a regular size queen. It's not an RV queen. The RV queens are a little bit shorter. This is a residential queen, I guess is what you could call it. So a full length queen is how I should say it. Good size closet here. You do get a nice walk around space. Does step up for the engine compartment here, but even at my height, you know, with my hat on, I guess it touches a little bit, but you know, whoever's shorter can have this side, I guess. But nice good closet space. This is room for washer and dryer here. If you wanted to have one installed, it is plumbed for it there. Right now it's just storage, so whatever you choose to do, you have the option. And then possibly room for a stackable. I'm not sure. You'd have to measure and see. It might be a little too short, but this is also a good place for maybe just storage. You could have a TV put onto here or right there, whatever you want to do. We will help you do it. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end on that. But today we just got done looking at a 2005 38-foot Holiday Rambler Ambassador with a 400 Cummins, Allison 2000 transmission, 6-speed. I think it's about 78,000 miles or so, right around there. And just a beautiful coach. Like I said, I'm a little biased, but these are like my favorite coaches. They do everything the super duper expensive ones do at much lesser price, but you don't give up the quality of manufacturing where it's built in that same quality. And what do you really give up? You give up a bunch of fancy stuff on the ceiling that you have to dust anyway. You know, this is the way to do it. If you're out there using them, this is, practicality is big, and that's what you get with this. So I missed a bunch of stuff, I'm sure. Apologize if I missed what you wanted to find out about, but I'm still here, so give me a call if you have any questions on it, and I'll be happy to help you out. Again, I'm Robbie at RV Sales of Oregon. Thank you for checking out the video, and you guys have a great day.